Morning. I love the media. I've seen once or twice. I think I've seen the same article from the Telegraph, banging on about draconian rule and how people were coerced into complying through fear, etc., and so forth. Those might not be the exact words, but last night I saw something from the Daily Mirror that, of course, all the pubs were allowed to be open again on Monday, I think it was. People could actually go inside. Gosh, what a generous dictator Boris is. And it was a big flop. Hardly anyone turned up. Of course, you've got to do all this track and trace malarkey and everything else, you know. But, you know, what the media, really, for a year, TV as well, you know, I've glossed over this before, the adverts on TV. I must wear a mask or Grandad might die. Sorry, on what level do you not think that's going to frighten some people? And the papers were at it for a year. Every day there was some horror headline about coronavirus. Oh, we're all going to die. Oh, there was this variant coming in. Oh, that was happening. Oh, this is going to be the end of mankind. It might as well have been, you know. And now you're wondering why people are upset? Or frightened? Or... What? The media, I'm afraid, is... Well, as some people have said on social media, the media is the virus. Because basically it doesn't matter really what the MPs say. Because they could bang on all day long in the House of Commons, and I'm sure some of them do. That has to be picked up and relayed to the general public at large. Because I don't know many people who, you know, watch the channel that all the House of Commons debates are on. Or all the House of Lords debates are on. So a lot gets missed. The media is to blame for the fear in this country. The media is to blame for the deaths in this country. The media is to blame for manic depressives committing suicide because of the paranoia. The media is to blame for old age pensioners dying of starvation because they were too afraid to go outside. You see, you're all mates together, we know this, you're all Freemasons, right? And you think you're all in it together, but you're not, because believe you me, when the bell tolls, those MPs, they won't be anywhere to be seen, and you will be left with your head on the chopping block, dear media people. Because you relayed the message, you gave out the message. It doesn't matter what Boris says or what Matt Hancock says, no one really listens. But what they do listen to and what they do read is the paper that lands on the doorstep or when they switch the TV on. Your wombats. So, wow, the media is getting all moralistic now. It's fantastic. You know, they've caused this problem, basically, and now they're getting all moralistic about it. Fantastic. I did it the weekend, actually, not to drag on, but I switched on early morning, Sunday morning, I think it was, and I switched on BBC, and they had, I think it was Summer in Africa, because I missed the beginning. And they had some documentary going on about how the local MPs were writing laws that gave them free cars and free houses and stuff like this. And okay, it was a bit sinister actually, because some people's pensions were sort of disappearing and never to be seen again and this sort of thing. But the basis of it was the MPs were making up the law as they go along. And where does that sound familiar from, eh? But the BBC was getting all upset about this because it was some remote country in Africa. I mean, there were a few headlines when MPs' expenses came out, but let's face it, it hasn't stopped, has it? They're still all at it. And that's, you know, that's the media. That's the response we get from them.